Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, inductees, and members, I would like to welcome you to the installation and induction of the Royal Oak Chapter of the National English Honor Society. My name is Kelsey Bierling, and I have the honor of being the English Department Chair here at Upper Darby High School. William Feather once said, "Command of English, spoken or written, ranks at the top in business. Our main product is words, so a knowledge of their meaning and spelling and pronunciation is imperative. If a man knows the language well, he can find out about all else." As members of the National English Honor Society, you understand the importance of language, reading, the value of listening, and the significance of expression. You have proven yourselves capable of serious study of the English language and of pursuing the truth in works of literature and in your own creative expression of poetry or prose. Being a member of this organization requires that you continue these efforts and prepare yourselves to take into the world the truths you have found, sharing with others your joy and appreciation of our discipline. Please welcome Nowose Nabawe to the podium for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please join us in the pledge. I pledge of allegiance to the flag, to the United States of America, and to the republic for which I stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
The NEHS motto, "Ye last shall mid are," is Old English for duty goes with honor. The motto represents one of the earliest forms of our language. It affirms and celebrates an obligation to use one's gifts in service to others. Service to peers, school, and community are part and parcel of the NEHS mission. And indeed, in the grammatical structure of the Old English phrase, duty actually preceded honor.
Tonight, each member will be formally installed as members in the chapter and receive outward symbols of their membership in this fellowship. The certificate these young scholars are to receive is an outward symbol of their membership in the fellowship. Their pen is an outward symbol of membership, not just for today, but for years to come, displaying the emblem of the society. The white carnation given to all inductees has historically been a symbol of distinction and truth. Our seniors will receive their graduation cords. The royal and gold graduation cord marks the colors of our society. The royal blue has long been associated with creativity and inspiration, and the gold represents excellence and nobility of spirit. The qualities these items represent are the cornerstones of this fellowship. Let us welcome our keynote speaker, Mrs. Kenya.
Good evening and congratulations. Maya Angelou once said, "When I look back, I am so impressed again with the life-giving power of literature. If I were a young person today, trying to gain a sense of myself in the world, I would do that again by reading, just as I did when I was young." When I look back at my life, I don't remember my parents reading to me. I'm not saying they didn't, I just don't remember. I do remember that back when we had only one TV in the house, no internet, my siblings and I were allowed to stay up as long as we wanted, even on school nights, if we were reading. The idea of the freedom to choose my bedtime was thrilling to me. How incredibly, deviously smart my parents were. That one house rule launched a lifelong love affair for books. My parents read every chance they had. My dad and I went to the library weekly, and we always returned with a pile of books. My grandmother, who also lived with us, loved reading equally as much. I was a preteen when I discovered that my parents' and grandmother's books were much more interesting than those I found in the children and young adult section of the local library. I loved my parents' spy novels and thrillers, but it was my grandmother who turned me on to Stephen King. His early books, The Shining, The Stand, Carrie, and Salem's Lot, kept me awake many a night into the wee hours of the morning. Many, many years later, I no longer read Stephen King, but reading is still a part of my core identity. But I now find myself drawn to historical fiction and the thrillers my parents loved so much. I still, to this day, get completely lost in a book and find it one of the few ways that I relax. Some of my favorite people are book people, and I deeply value our time discussing and sharing our latest, greatest read. Despite my love of books and reading, I don't consider myself well-read. I didn't have the luxury of outstanding English teachers like we have here, nor the range of English courses offered here at the high school. Your teachers have deliberately and masterfully taught you the value of analyzing and synthesizing a piece of literature to examine its worth. The thought-provoking themes and characters you've explored throughout your time here provide a solid foundation for exemplary oral and written communication. In an era where many are addicted to phones, apps, and all things digital, I believe you have a responsibility as an ambassador of English to share your intellectual curiosity and passion with those around you. Whether it's with the young children you read to at the municipal library, sharing a current bestseller with a classmate, or editing a friend's paper, your love of words, literature, and writing is a valuable gift. I challenge you to be the spark that begins someone else's story. I encourage you to take a few moments tonight after this ceremony to remind yourself of your reading story. For some, it may have been a light bulb moment. For others, it may have been a gradual awakening. Nevertheless, it is a part of your larger story of self-discovery that may someday be the first pages of your novel. Don't forget to acknowledge that your reading story set you on the path to this ceremony tonight. Celebrate that story. Celebrate that your story was bolstered by hard work, tenacity, and achievement. Appreciate your family and teachers that supported you along the way. Cherish, nurture, and share your story generously. Best of luck to all of you. Dr. Alloway.
Thank you, Mrs. Kania, and also congratulations to all of you. On behalf of NEHS, I present this charter to the Royal Oak Chapter of the National English Honor Society. You, your members, and those who will follow are charged to accept it in the words of your motto, "Duty goes with honor." This charter carries with it a commitment to the mission of the founders of the society to promote mastery of written expression, encourage worthwhile reading, and foster fellowship among students who excel in English studies. You're further charged to share your gifts by service to society and by fostering literacy. Members and officers answer, yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Dorothy.
On behalf of the members, we accept this charter from the National English Honor Society. We dedicate our chapter to the goals of this society and our fidelity to the legacy left to us by our founders.
May you find yourself, this chapter, and this school always responsive to the mission of the society to confer national distinction upon secondary school students for high achievement in English language arts and literature, to provide, through local chapters, cultural stimulation in secondary school environments, to encourage interest in the English language arts, to promote exemplary character and good fellowship, and to serve society by fostering literacy. And now for our officer installation, I'll bring back to the podium Mrs. Bierling.
We are now ready to install our officers for this year. Each officer has important duties, and each is, in his or her own spheres, responsible for our chapter's success. We first give charge to the Office of the President. Will Dorothy Danbury please stand? It will be the duty of the President to preside at all chapter meetings, to fill with the advice of the chapter advisor all appointive offices, appoint all committees, order drafts on the Treasury, and exercise general supervision over the chapter's activities. Are you ready to assume the duties of your office?
I am. We are now ready to install our officers for this year. Each officer has important duties, and each is, in their own sphere, responsible for the chapter's success. We first give charge to the Office of Treasurer. Will Mark Kuriakot please stand? The Office of Treasurer is an important one, for you must accept the responsibility of receiving, recording, and distributing funds. It will be your duty to keep an accurate record of all monies paid into the chapter treasury. Working with the chapter advisor, you will pay all bills promptly so that the chapter maintains a reputation for honesty and efficiency. You will, at times, be prepared to furnish information concerning the financial condition of the chapter. Are you ready to assume the duties for your office? We shall now give charge to the historian. Will Bridget Allen please come forward? Fellow member, it will be your duty to keep record of all events in which our esteemed group participates. You will keep and add to the permanent record any and all clippings, rosters, programs, correspondence, pictures, etc. of our group. In years to come, when members now on the scene have gone, these permanent records will become a testament to what we have done to advance the study of English. Are you ready to assume the duties of your office?
I am.
We shall now give the charge to the secretaries. Will Amber, Fina, and Kayla Peralta Alberto please come forward? The secretary's duty is to keep an accurate record of all meetings of the chapter and working with the vice president to keep the membership record accurate and up to date. Working with our chapter advisor, you will be responsible for notifying members of meetings and keeping them informed of other chapter events. You will also be responsible for all communication between the chapter and the school, other chapters, and any other persons. Are you ready to assume the duties of your office?
Yeah,
We shall now give charge to the vice president. It is the duty of the vice president to perform all the duties of the president in their absence and to cooperate with them to promote the chapter's interests. It is also your duty to prepare and instruct inductees for the induction ceremony and to serve with the chapter advisor as program co-chair. Working with the treasurer, you are to maintain accurate membership records for the chapter. Are you ready to assume the duties of your office?
I am.
Let us welcome our new NEHS officers. This special meeting of the Royal Oak Chapter of the National English Honor Society is called to order. Have we any new business before us?
Madam President, I have the honor of we have.
The chapter vice president is recognized.
Madam President, I have the honor of bringing forth before you and the membership and our honored guests, candidates seeking membership in the Royal Oak Chapter of the National English Honor Society.
You may present the candidates.
Candidates, upon careful examination of your academic accomplishments in the field of English and recognition of what you've already done,
And in hopeful anticipation of what you will continue to do, we present you to this assembly, to our chapter advisors, and to our chapter officers.
Mr. Treasurer, have these candidates satisfied all the requirements for membership?
Each has satisfied all chapter requirements for membership.
Madam Secretaries, are their membership documents in order?
each has membership documents in order.
Candidates, Having been presented by the Vice President, verified by the Treasurer and Secretaries, and approved by the General Membership, you may now take upon yourselves the honors and obligations of membership in the Royal Oak Chapter of the National English Honor Society. Only persons of high scholarship in English are admitted to our fellowship. We join with others from across the country in celebration of all the fields of English and in acknowledging that a life in which literature and good writing are a significant part is a life worth living. To accept membership in the Royal Oak Chapter of the National English Honor Society, you must say your name as you sign the permanent roll of this chapter. It is the first part of your ongoing legacy to the officers and members who shall follow in years to come. Now, please repeat after me. I am ready for membership. Members will come and sign the book. Officers will read the names.
Maiden Talukder,
Haseen Ahmed,
Fatima Alamin,
Amina Alab,
Janvi Aurora,
Carla Calderon,
Jessica Cantorino,
Kara Clarici,
Peyton Conaway,
Sheridan Crawford,
Mohammed Eloki,
Max Gilbert,
Ryan Hansali,
Ishraq Hassan,
Ziad Hossein,
Ava Jackson,
Lordine Joseph,
Haidia Kashif,
Casey McGee,
Tasmia Miher,
Elise Olmsted,
Dev Patel,
Adriana Peralta,
Joelle Phillip,
Kiana Poso Van Sitong,
Kelly Piaga,
Mustalifa Proyam,
Justin Pula Fernandez,
Noor Ramzan,
Tasfia Tasnam,
Alina Thomas,
Lamisa Tapater,
Amanda Yako,
Hamza Ansari,
Riyam Busid,
Muntaha Chaudhary,
Tui Chang,
Ryan Clarici,
Inara Debbie,
Sarah Debbie,
May Dukley,
Datra Gordon,
Maya Hardy,
Safiatu Kane,
Faiza Maliha,
Balu McKenna,
Vanessa Mondesir,
Sardar Onya,
Angie Perez,
Sabrina Pope,
Harinda Rukra,
Victoria Zimmerman,
I now declare you to be members in full standing in the Royal Oak chapter of the National English Honor Society. We welcome you into the fellowship of this chapter and to the larger fellowship of members throughout the country. Will everyone please join me in welcoming our new members and officers? You may take your seat. Please welcome Mr. Peterkin, Assistant Principal for the Class of 2023, to the stage.
Thank you. And again, congratulations, everyone. The cord you are about to receive is a symbol of the ties that you have to the National English Honor Society, your high school, and your community. It also serves as a reminder of the obligation that you have as a member of NEHS to promote your love of literature and language in all you do. Wear it with pride at your graduation. Seniors will come to get their cords. Officers will read the names.
Raya Adiba, Ahmed Alamin, Bridget Allen, Faiza Ansari, Hamza Ansari, Reham Bouzid, Andrea Bravo, Dana Carvente Marina, Muntaha Chowdhury, Tui Chung, Ryan Clerici, Lucas Collins, Isabella Sherwinski, Dorothy Danbury, Inara Debbie, Sarah Debbie, May Dukley, Amber Fina, Rachel Fitzpatrick, Micah Freeman Steffens, Ahmed Fuad, Salma Gorfa, Datra Gordon, Delina Ha, Maya Hardy, Phoenix Hawkins, Amber Hill, Arfat Hussein, Laura Ibrahim, Jeba Islam, Iman Kashif, Gurneet Kaur, Grace Kolodi, Safiatu Kona, Haja Karoma, Amar Kuryakit, Ni Lang, Winnie Liang, Kayla Lob, Faiza Maliha, Bolu McKenna, Rafia Mobashira, Vanessa Mondir, Sean Moret, Naroz Nabaya, Kevin Nguyen, Luke Olmsted, Sabnam Onia, Praise Orawale, Kayla Peralta Alberto, Angie Perez, Tubrina Pope, Samia Ragswell, Harinder Rakra, Ima Rashid, Mohammed Rashid, Sweb Sadat, Ariana Schiff, Adib Shanta, Grace Schuster, Giselle Superville, Stephen Tong, Sanaya Tuck, Francis Turner, Anjali Verghese, Ellen Verghese, Lavon Vung, Charlotte Wismer, Daisy Shu, Nina Yoko, Yutang Zhang, Victoria Zimmerman,
Congratulations, seniors. You may sit down. It's always like a teary moment to get that first graduation thing, isn't it? To realize like you're going out in the world. Remember, we are here for you as a membership. And as you go forward, share that love of English. For those of you that have worked in the writing lab here, go to the writing lab at your college. You can volunteer or, get this, they pay you in college to work in the writing lab. Enjoy your time, but don't forget to read for pleasure. Find that little bit of time every day, even now, except for when you have to do my homework. And read for pleasure. Read something that excites your mind. I don't care if it's a physics book. It's going to be disappointing that it's not Shakespeare. But find something that excites your mind and do it every day. It's important. Let me offer my sincere congratulations to our senior honorees, our newly inducted members. Remember, in the immortal words of Dr. Seuss, the more you read, the more things you will know. The more things you know, the more places you'll go. As you continue on your journey as a student and as a member of NEHS, hold tight your love of reading and the study of language and literature. Share that love with everyone you can, anytime you can. Reading is, as President Barack Obama said once, the gateway skill that makes all of learning possible. Thank you to our honored guests, our parents, our family members, and friends who are here this evening to celebrate with us and the Royal Oak National English Honor Society chapter. This concludes our ceremony. Have a wonderful evening and safe travels home. Members, you have to stay still because we have to do the group shot. And remember, you have to smile and take as many pictures as they want. Okay. Thank you so much.